Hey everyone, we are going to be doing a foundation routine today, except this time we're going to be doing the BB Flawless, and this is just a tinted moisturizer. This one is in the shade Bisque. And first I'm going to get started with my pre-makeup routine, which is toning spray, primer, setting spray. Alright, now I'm going to come in with this BB Flawless. You can apply it with a foundation brush, with your fingers. You can do it really either way, but I'm just going to dab it on here, or you can do it with a blending bud. But it is a tinted moisturizer, so it is going to be more of a light coverage foundation, but we bump up that coverage with some powder foundation. Now I'm going to get some concealer. This is in the shade Scarlet. And just put a little bit on my finger. And we're going to put that under our eyes to conceal any dark circles. Just brighten up the under eye area. Now I'm going to come in with this Scarlet powder foundation. And I'm going to get this flat-sided beauty bud. And I'm going to get some of that powder foundation. We're going to dab that under our under eyes. It's just going to set the concealer, but also it's just going to help to brighten up a little bit more. We're going to go over all this with some powder foundation as well, so don't worry if it looks too bright. We can fan some of it off and blend as well. So I'm going to get that wet beauty bud again. I'm just going to press that in with it. When I say wet, it's just like barely damp, not like soaking wet. Just wring it out in the sink so that there's no water dripping out of it anymore, but that moisture really helps to just set everything. And now we're gonna bump up the coverage with some powder foundation. This is in the shade Poplin. Now these powder foundations are not drying at all. Like, I have dry skin, but I have not noticed it be powdery or drying on my skin at all. Especially if you start with like the BB Flawless like we did, which is the tinted moisturizer. Or even just by itself, honestly, I have not noticed it to be drying like a lot of powder foundations can be. This stuff is amazing. Okay, and today we're going to be doing a cream contour. I'm going to use this liquid foundation in the shade Chanel. And I'm just going to pretty much use the tip of it to kind of guide me. We're just going to do it along the cheekbone. And I kind of like to curve it along the apple, the apple of the cheek, which is this part that goes up when you smile. Now we're going to use that wet beauty bud again to just blend it out. While I'm at it, I'm going to get whatever is coming off and use that to contour around my forehead. I'm going to set that contour with this powder foundation in Cypress. I'm just going to give a little bit because we've already contoured, so I don't want a lot, but I'm just going to use a little bit of this powder to kind of just set the cream contour. Now I'm gonna also use Spritz. I'm gonna come in with just a little bit of it just to do on the side of my nose. I don't want to get crazy with the nose, so I'm just gonna leave it to just the powder for now. I'm gonna take just a little bit of that under the lip just to kind of make it, gives it more of a powder look when your lipstick's all done. All right, now we're gonna do some blush, and this one's in the color Serene. It's a really pretty shimmery pink, just a light pink. It kind of adds a glow to it with that shimmer. It's very subtle and I love it. This was a limited edition. I wish that they still made it because it's so pretty. Oh, it just has the sheen in it. Oh, so pretty. And now we are going to highlight with this. This is a cream to powder luminizer. This is in the shade Benevolent. And I like to just get a little bit of it on my finger and then just, and I can place it a little bit more precise. All right, and now we are gonna set all of that with some setting spray. All right, there you guys have it. That was the BB Flawless in Bisque and the Powder Foundation in Poplin. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. So I just wanted to pop back on real quick and say, the thing I love about this foundation is that while it's a lighter coverage foundation because it's just a BB cream, it actually, I mean, it doesn't look like a light coverage. It still looks full coverage, even though it's not going to be as thick as like a cream foundation. But it still covers everything, especially when you cover it with that powder foundation. You'll be amazed at the results. Definitely check it out. Say hey!